wrong for telling my girlfriend that I don't like the gift she got me and asking for something else? My girlfriend, 22 female, and I, 26 male, have been together for almost 4 years and live together. Oh, she has a stable career and has bought herself a car and was taught to drive in high school. I was never taught to drive, and it's not really necessary because I can Uber, take the bus, or my girlfriend can drive. She offered before to teach me how to drive, but I declined because I'm not really interested in learning because I don't plan on getting a car since they cost a lot of money. So my birthday was yesterday and my girlfriend was really excited to give me my gift. It was private driving lessons, which adamantly cost her several $100s. I was really offended because I don't want to learn to drive. She hyped the gift up like I love it, but I honestly hate it. It seems more like it's for her because she wants me to learn to drive than it's for me. I got really upset and disappointed when I opened it, and she kept pushing to ask why I didn't like it. I told her again that I don't care for driving and it seemed like a really impersonal gift because I don't even want my license or a car, so why would I want this? She got really upset, so I suggested she return the lessons and get me something I would like better. Since the lessons are non-refundable and is really upset with me because I've told her before that I don't want to drive and I feel like she's trying to change me, okay? So now she's being immature and won't drive me anywhere and tells me I can Uber if I want to go somewhere, even if it's somewhere she was going to go already. Like, she went thrifting and to the grocery store without me. We always go together and said if I really wanted to go that badly, I could Uber. It's not even like I ask her for rides ever. I just tag along if she's already going somewhere. I get Ubers to and from work and have a good job, so it's pointless for me to even get a car or license. When I told her that, she said that she's tired of always being the driver. And I told her that, she said that she's tired of always being the driver and likes to be the passenger sometimes, but to me, it sounds like she gave me a gift that she wants. Because if she hates being the driver so much, I suggested that I could get lessons for her birthday, not mine, and that upset her even more. She said that isn't a gift for her and she'd be upset if I got myself driving lessons for her birthday. I told her basically, so you'd be upset if I got you something that you think is for me for your birthday. And she said yes. So even though I explained to her that it's a double standard.
Here's a story time about when I broke off my 1.5-year engagement with my ex-fiance. We met on a movie set. He was playing my boyfriend, and within a week, we were already calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend. 2 months into the relationship, he convinced me to move to LA with him because we both wanted to pursue acting seriously, and he was an established model already. He had worked in Tokyo and Paris as a model. Of course, I was so in love. I said yes, and I left my family, which was really heartbreaking for them. I will totally always regret that decision because I left way too soon. I was so young. We struggled for money in LA, but I decided to get a serving job, so I was making more money than he was because he was working at a movie theater making $8 an hour. Because of this, I had to pay for a lot of the bills, and I even started helping him pay off his school loans. We also shared a banking account, which was terrible because I was putting in way more money than he was. I hated the apartment we lived in because I would wake up with roaches in my hair, so I decided to get a second serving job. When I asked him to get a second job as well, he said no because he was very happy at his job. Part 2 is up. Part 2. So I asked my fiance if he could get a second job to help me out with the bills, and he said no. I would tell my mom and sisters about the situation, and they would tell me that he should definitely be helping me out more, and I just would make up excuses for him, and I just thought it's okay, he can work at the movie theater, and I will work my 2 jobs. At this point, I was paying for most of the rent, most of the bills, and his student school loans. I owed $20,000, you guys, and I was paying for all of that. I even got a third job because I wanted to save up to move out of that crappy apartment. Finally, I got hired at the strip club as a cocktail waitress, and I was able to quit all of my other jobs. My ex-fiance was definitely happy with the amount of money I was making at the strip club. Of course, he felt absolutely no pressure to get a new job and help me out. I finally put my foot down and told him we were moving to a better apartment because I was not happy in the apartment we were in. I told him he had no right to say no because I was the one paying for everything. We found the perfect apartment and I loved it. It was absolutely beautiful and I felt so at home there. Then one night I was assaulted at the strip club. Of course, I was really affected by it. At first he was supportive, but after a few days he basically told me to get over it. Part 2, 3. When he told me to just get over the assault that I experienced at the strip club, I was shocked. I couldn't believe that the man I was about to marry would be so insensitive. And then I just started realizing, wait, I am paying for everything. I pay for your bills, I pay for your rent, I pay for your student loans, and you're here telling me to just get over the assault. It was like someone had put a mirror to my face and was showing me the truth. The final straw was when I told him I wanted to quit the strip club because I didn't want to be in that environment and I didn't want to see the man that had assaulted me again. He said, absolutely not, you can't quit, the money is too good. And that's when I broke up with him. I told him that I couldn't be with someone who didn't care enough about me and only really cared about the money and to be kept. He was so comfortable with me paying for everything and him just chilling at a job where he got paid $8 an hour while I was busting my butt every single night. He told me I would never find anyone better than him. The breakup was amicable, thank God. He didn't stress me out or anything. He kind of said, you know, you'll be back. Of course, I never went back. Know your worth and be with someone who actually cares about you.
Every summer, me and my big brother and my big sister go to my grandparents' house, right? Now, they're 16 and 17 years old and I'm 10. So guess what? My grandparents favor me. I get whatever toys I want, whatever food I want. They worship me. And ever since I came along, I stole all the grandparent lovey-dovey attention from the older two. And for some spiteful, jealous reason, they ain't having it no more. So blah, blah, blah. We arrive at my grandparents' house and I start getting my kingdom treatment. And the vibes were definitely different. They keep whispering and sneaking into the corners and looking at me weird. And so my grandparents come out and say, you guys can have the house for a few hours. Me and Grandpa are going to the store. She says there's a big giant banana pudding in the fridge, but don't eat any of it because it's for the church tomorrow. We all say okay and they leave. For some reason, my siblings bust out laughing. So they come sit down on the couch and start watching stuff that I would never watch, and it basically chases me into the other room. So I have my grandma's TV all to myself. Eventually, I come out because I'm hungry. I check the fridge and the entire bowl of banana pudding is gone. My jaw was dropped. I run around the corner to go find them. They told me they're going to blame me for it so I don't get special treatment anymore, like for part 2. So yes, they finished every drop of that pudding and decided to blame me for it. My grandparents later then showed up, and I was sure there was no way they were going to believe them over me. After all, I was the favorite. So as soon as they got through the door, I tried to beat them to my grandparents, trying to explain to them that I didn't do anything, and before they listened to them, they made everything up. But they already texted my grandparents, telling them that I ate every single drop and that I was going to hurry up and try to deny it. But they should know better than to think that they can outthink me. So I get punished, blah, blah, blah. I get sent to my room, whatever. A few minutes later, they come in there cheesing and laughing, smiling ear to ear. You're not going to be the favorite anymore. We're officially the favorites. And I say, I'm going to give you one chance to come clean and confess. And they're like, why? We don't need to confess. They already believe us. And I'm like, well, would they believe you if they saw this? And I showed them the video that I made of them eating the entire pudding. Yes, I put my phone on the stove and it recorded them eating the entire thing. Jaws on the floor.
Story time about the time I got canceled on social media. So I used to be a TikToker. I wasn't really that famous, but I'd say a lot of people knew me from filming TikToks. So about 4 years ago, I made a statement on Twitter talking smack about a singer and how their music sucks. And so basically one of my followers had found that Twitter account and took a screenshot and posted it. And a lot of people saw it and were offended by my rude statement. So a lot of my followers unfollowed me and people were bashing me on TikTok until I finally decided to take a break off of social media. And when I came back from my break, someone had hacked my account and changed my password. I couldn't even log back into my account. And the hacker that hacked my account started posting all of my cringy drafts and ugly private pictures of me without makeup. And it was literally so embarrassing. I mean, they posted a picture of me without a filter. How mean is that? So I started my own little investigation. I had to find out who the hacker was and why they wanted to destroy my life. So I tracked down the phone number of the hacker, and it turns out it was my own mother the whole time. And when I confronted her about it, she said that she just wanted to teach me a valuable lesson, not to make fun of people online. I guess it's not so fun when you're the one being made fun of.